Hi guys, it's Pahhistings, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make this wallet. It's scrapbook paper collage, and it's all clear taped, and it has a white billfold with no sticky, and then it has 3 pockets, a short pocket, an ID, and 2 hiddens, and there's no sticky in the pockets, all the trims are clear taped, and there's no sticky in the ID, or the billfold. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the tutorial. So the supplies you're going to be needing are 2 or 3 colors of duct tape, an X-Acto knife, a ruler, clear tape, scissors, and scrapbook paper squares. You can use as many different colors or as few different colors as you want. I'm going to be using these 3 and just cut them into pieces that don't have to be perfectly cut, as you can see mine aren't, but that are maybe like about a square inch. And ID plastic. I'm going to be using a top loader. And a cutting mat. So you can do this scrapbook paper collage method to any type of wallet. I'll be showing you a bifold. So the first thing you're going to do is take 2 pieces of 8 1/4 inch tape, and this is the inside of your billfold color, and stack it on top of each other so it's 3 inches tall, and then you're going to cover the back with clear tape. Unless you use special measurements like 3 1/4 or just 8 inches, but I make mine 8 1/4 by 3. You're going to take a piece of your outside color tape or your main color, and you're going to make it a 1/4 inch taller than your piece, and then fold it into the billfold on the billfold color. So place it on the clear tape side. Now you're going to make the hiddens. So just take 4 pieces of 4 pieces of 3 3/4 inch tape, and you can use gray at the bottom to conserve tape, and then stack them on top of each other so they're 3 1/4 inches tall, so a 1/4 of an inch taller than this part. And then you're going to cover the back with clear tape, leaving a 1/4 inch of sticky at the top. Now we're going to make the card pockets, so you can do whatever layout you want for this, but I'm just going to be showing you the layout of 3 card pockets, a side ID, a short pocket, and 2 hidden. So for the card pockets, you're just going to take a piece of 3 3/4 inch tape, cut in half lengthwise, and this is the Duck Diva Designs method of card pockets, so yeah. And then you're just going to take your card pocket and put it on top, and you're going to, then you're going to flip it over and cover the back with clear tape, putting it right on the edge, and do that for three pockets if you're following my layout that I'm doing. So now we're going to make the short pocket. So you're just going to take a piece of tape, and I like to use gray tape for the back of the short pocket. You're just going to take your ruler and trim off the top so it is 1.5 inches tall. So then you're going to flip it over and take your trim color and put it on the bottom, and then you should have some sticky on the top, and then fold it over so it has a rounded edge. Now you're going to trim your card pockets, so take your trim color and just make it a little bit longer. I make mine a 4 1/4 of an inch, and just put a 1/4 of an inch trim on 2 of your pockets and leave 1 untrimmed. Now you're going to take your ID and trim one of the short sides of your ID. And now I'm going to clear tape my trim. This is optional, but I highly recommend it. It makes your wallets higher quality. So I'm just taking some clear tape and putting it a little bit lower than the trim. And I'm taking a card and just pushing it down so there's no air bubbles, and then I'm just going in the crack between under the trim. And then it'll have nice clear tape on it, and then you're just going to fold it over, and do that for your card pockets and your ID. Now you're going to trim the top of your ID and take the card pocket that's not trimmed and put it right here upside down and fold it on top of the pocket. And then I'm just going to cut it off here, and I do the triangle slanted ID, so you don't have to do that, but I like to. So you just fold it in so it has a triangle, and now clear tape this trim. So now you're just going to attach the card pockets to one of your hiddens. So just put it on as evenly as you can. Get on. And then just attach your pocket above the ID and ID to the other hidden. So I just cut off all the stuff that was hanging off of the sides. And yeah, so just do that. And now we're gonna cover the sticky and the card pockets. So just place your hidden there and take clear tape and just cover the sticky in all of the pockets. So now we're going to tape down the side pieces. So you're just going to line this up with one of the lines or the dots. I like to put something on it so it's heavy, stays down. So you're just going to take your main color, cut a 4-inch piece of tape and cut it in half. And then you're just going to place it on here so that it's even, so that it's like this. And then you're going to cut a slit where the clear tape stops, like where the clear tape stops and where the sticky starts, like right here. And then you're just going to cut straight here from where the hidden starts. And then just cut this extra piece off. And then you're going to fold it in so now it doesn't interfere with the sticky folding over. And do that with, oh wait, I'll just show you that side. Okay, then you're going to take this piece and line it up and do the same thing. So you're going to lift up the hidden, lift up the ID, and then stick it in here and smooth it down, fold it down. Okay, sorry about that. Cut here and then flip it over and fold it over. And then here, above the ID, you're going to put it right, put this extra piece right here and flip it under, and then flip it over and cut the box out the same way you did on the other one. Now we're going to cover the sticky and the ID. So you're just going to take pieces of clear tape that are a little bit longer than the ID, and then they're about 1/2 inch thick, and then you're going to flip it up and then just place it down in here, smooth it out, and then cut off the excess. Never mind. And then you're going to take another piece and you're going to place it halfway onto the side of the ID. Halfway, not so there's some hanging over. And you're going to trim that off. And then you're going to do the same thing on the top. So place it halfway over, halfway. Sorry if this is confusing. If this is confusing for you, you should check out Creative Arts Carla's video on covering the sticky and the ID. So then just cut off the excess here, and then you're going to fold this part in half, and then under itself, and then fold this part under itself, and just smooth it down so it tapes itself inside. Now you're going to attach the hiddens to the inner billfold. So you're going to flip over this and then place the billfold color facing up, and then put this right where the clear tape stops and the sticky starts, and then fold it into the hidden. And then do the same to this side. Sticky stops and the clear tape starts, clear tape stops. Never mind. You get it. So there's the inner billfold. Here comes the scrapbook paper part. So what you're going to do is you're going to take two pieces of your outer billfold pieces. There's the inside billfold color, like this part, and you're going to make it, I like to make mine a little bit taller than the inner billfold, so I made it 3 1/8 inches tall, and by 8 1/4. So you're going to flip it over so the sticky side is facing up, and then take your pieces of scrapbook paper, and I don't do this in any particular order, really, I just sort of put it where I think it looks good. So you're going to start at one side and just stick it down, and then just place them wherever you think look good, and then just keep putting them down, going all the way across. So that's basically it, just keep up this pattern. So I'm just putting my last few pieces on, and it's okay if they hang off the edge. So yeah, just putting my last few pieces on. And the last piece. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're just going to cut off all the extra pieces hanging off. So now what you're going to do, you're going to line it up, and you're just going to trim all the sides. Just place a piece of tape of your main color, and then just do that on all the sides, and don't fold it over to the other side. So after you trim all the sides, you're going to cut boxes out of the bottom corners and just cut straight up in the top corners, and then trim the top down to 1/4 inch and fold it over. Now you're going to lay this down and place the inner billfold on top of it, and you're just going to fold the bottom part in and trim the bottom down to 1/4 inch. After you trim the bottom part to 1/4 inch, you're going to open up the billfolds and then take a piece of tape and cover the sticky in the billfold, and then fold it back up. Now what you're going to do is you're going to fold the sides in. Fold both of the sides into the wallet and trim the sides down to 1/4 inch using a ruler. I just trimmed the sides down to 1/4 inch, so now you're going to clear tape the outside. So you're just going to take your clear tape, and I like to use a card. And you're going to hang it over the sides and the bottom, like 1/2 inch maybe. And then you're just going to apply the clear tape. I'm going to flip it over and put it 1/2 inch over the top. And then I had some in the middle that's not clear tape, so I'm going to do that now. So what I did was I just clear taped it and then cut the boxes out of all 4 corners, and then folded it in here into the sides and up in the bottom. So, and then I cut the slits in all the pockets and the ID. So that is how you make. Hi guys, so thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please check out my channel. The link will be in the description. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.